Hi, I'm Nadel. I'm the Skills Accelerator Vice President here at gener8tor, and welcome to our Impact Series conversation. I'm really excited today to welcome Shiloh to our conversation. Hi, Shiloh.
Hi, Anne.
Let's just jump right into the conversation. Can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your background?
Sure. My name is Shiloh Meeks. I am a proud member of the Eastern Shoshone Tribe out in Wyoming, and I've been through a couple of the programs.
Awesome. And what led you to take the Skills Accelerator program?
I actually saw it at my office and it was posted on the bulletin board, and I kind of asked around, where did this come from? And one of the archives slash PR person said, "Oh yeah, they're doing classes." So I was like, "Oh, okay, I want to kind of look into it," and saw that they had different skills that you could learn. And I was like, "Okay." The first one was customer service, and I thought that's probably something I should know.
Gotcha. Yes, and you're actually a multi-program graduate, which we love to see because our programs are potentially stackable depending on what your role is. So, can you talk us through which programs you went through and when you completed them?
Okay. I did three different programs. In 2021, I did the customer service program. In 2022, I did the project management program. And in 2025, I did the IT Foundations and Customer Service program. And each one of those have helped me in so many ways.
Amazing. Tell us about a little bit about your experience in the program as a participant, kind of what others can expect if they were to join.
I think it was really easygoing program each time. I was able to get through the modules, and sometimes I would do a few here and there just throughout the week just to kind of keep up with everything because I am a mother of three, so I have to level out my time. And sometimes I was lucky enough that they had sports or anything, actually got through them. And so working with the also working with the coaches, success coaches, that was really great and they helped me a lot.
Fantastic. And in terms of the program, the modules themselves, as you mentioned, it was easy to access them because they were virtual. You were able to do it on your own time, which is helpful with the work-life balance, especially being a parent, and having responsibilities, across work and at home. But what was one of the challenges for the program that you found?
Mostly just the time. I didn't get off work until almost 5 o'clock at night sometimes, so meeting with success coaches was a little bit difficult, but they did work around my schedule, and so that was probably the easiest part of it. But one of the challenges I did have was the internet, because sometimes, you'd have in a remote area, you get an outage and you're you don't have no choice. But luckily, I was able to have good internet at the time, so it helped. But I think everything else was pretty smooth sailing.
Hey, that's so wonderful to hear. And I'm also happy to hear that you said that our coaches were able to meet you at alternative times because one of the cornerstones of our program is that we want to meet every individual who comes into the program where they are and be able to support your learning, but in the confines of your schedule. So, when people come into the program, if they're not able to meet, in a typical, let's say 9 to 5 time period, like our coaches are very flexible and are always willing to work with the individuals that come through to make it work for them. So, talk to us a little bit about how the Skills Accelerator helped you reach your next career step.
Well, with the customer service, it really did help expand my knowledge in customer service because I worked not only at the casino for like about 4 years, and over there you were constantly dealing with individuals, so you had to basically get thrown in and learn how to have customer service because there wasn't very much training available for that. And then working for the tribe, you do deal with individuals too, so that helped me a lot. The project management actually helped me build up different areas in my office also. We did a Christmas lighting tree ceremony one year when things kind of got little tough, and so that's been expanding every single year, and more than happy to help out wherever we can, but it was really great. And then the IT with the Zoom, that was very, very helpful, and also fighting with a copier machine half the time. But I was like, because, we have a IT department, but having to call them constantly when we have so many computers, it's helpful to have somebody have basic training in those areas. So it was very helpful.
Okay, that's great. And where are you working currently? What's your current role?
Right now I am the file clerk slash travel coordinator for the Eastern Shoshone Tribe, the business council. I work in the secretary's office, so being able to work in a area like that, you have to have a multitude of skills. So I have to say this helped grow the skill set.
Yeah, it sounds like from your journey from customer service, including then the project management and then the IT foundations, it sounds like you've really been able to cultivate a lot of different skills that in the particular role that you're in now are helpful because you have to do probably a lot of different types of work.
Oh yes. And it changes constantly every day. So yes.
Awesome. And share with us kind of what impact the program has had on your life and your family.
It's been really good. I actually encourage a lot of my family and my friends and coworkers if they get the opportunity to take any of the classes. So I'm always kind of putting it out there for them, like, hey, do you guys check this area? Because they have these classes and it does help. Just easy enough to get in there. And I was like, it doesn't take that long. It's really good. I was like, and they work with you. I was like, and it also helps build up your resume. So,
Well, first of all, thank you so much for sharing. Referrals, direct referrals are such a blessing to us because we think that most participants want to hear from someone else who's already been through the program. Obviously, I
mm,
can speak to the program all day long, and I'm happy to. But hearing directly from our participants and our graduates, I think really drives home kind of the experience that they'll have, and seeing someone take it and be successful in it then allows them to see themselves taking it and be more successful in it. So thank you for being a champion of our program. We really appreciate that.
I
Um,
appreciate you guys.
oh, thank you. What advice would you give to someone who's thinking about taking it? Kind of speaking of that, it sounds like you've already spoken to, some of the people in your life, and what advice did you give to them, or why do you think that they should take the program?
Just brushing up on skills or even gaining those skills, especially for work. If you're more of a individual that's not used to talking to people and you're trying to put in for a secretarial job,
Mhm.
that is a huge responsibility to take on. So I encourage a lot of people for that, and it helps with customer service. Even on the phone, you're able to assist individuals, so it helps.
Yeah. And if you could share one message with our audience today, whether it's encouragement, gratitude, or inspiration, what would that be?
Just take the leap of faith and try it. I encourage everyone to take the programs. It's very helpful. Like I said, with your resume, the success coaches really check in on you and make sure that you get into getting, get into being able to have a really nice resume. It's very helpful.
Awesome. Well, again, thank you so much, not only for your time today, but also for being, again, a champion of our program, working through so many of the different courses and then sharing it with your community. We're very grateful and we're excited to potentially see you in another course. Who knows?
Oh, yes. I'm looking forward to some more.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Shiloh. We'll talk to you soon.